Hello and welcome to the New York Sports Show. You're number one all New York Sport podcast. I'm your host, Dominic Konowski. The MLB 2021 regular season is right around the corner. And with that, here are 2021 MLB regular season predictions. Now, I'm going to start off in the American League, go down, and then make my way to the National League. With that said, starting off in the American League East, this division is kind of going to be up for grabs in a way, but no, not for first place. For second place, I think the Yankees are going to dominate. They've made a lot of moves in this offseason, a lot of quiet moves, though, no like really big players, but I gotta say, they have a very solid team that could go all the way to the World Series and possibly win it. I think they're going to go 110 and 52 in the win-loss column. Coming in second place, the Toronto Blue Jays. They showed what they could do in that 60-game season. And yes, you can only use a 60-game season on how a team would do in a 162-game regular season without Corona or anything. But I think they're going to just replicate that on steroids, essentially. I could see them going 91 and 71. I feel like that's reasonable. I feel like that's very reasonable. The Blue Jays, pretty young team overall, but with a lot of talent. Coming in third place, the Tampa Bay Rays. I was going to have them so much higher, but they got rid of so many of their big lethal forces to help them win games. I feel like they're going to have an average season. 500% win percentage season, in fact. 81 and 81 record. The Boston Red Sox, they haven't been able to get anything going. I'm sorry, but they can't get anything going. And I cannot give them any more than 72 wins. Maybe, if I want to stretch it, maybe 75 wins. But that's on a huge stretch. I really could see them winning around 70 to 72 games. So with that, 72 and 90 win-loss record, of course, that is below 500. The Baltimore Orioles, yes, that they did a lot of pretty big things in the 60-game season. Overall, though, I can't see them winning any more than 70 games. So 70 and 92 record for the O's. Going on to the American League Central Division. Minnesota Twins, they're going to dominate, make it to the postseason, blow it again. So with that dominating, I guess you consider 93 wins dominating. So 93 and 69 record. That's nice. And then we have the White Sox, 89 and 93. The Cleveland Indians, 79 and 83. The Kansas City Royals, 62 and 100. They have really no big guys on their team that could get them going. It's really divided. A lot young, a lot like old washed up players. And I'm sorry to call them that, but that's what they are. Ever since they won the World Series in 2015, they have not been able to do anything. It's just been old downhill since then, and I cannot see 2021 being any better for them. And then after that, you have the Detroit Tigers, 49 and 113. So huge below 500. Not even 50 wins. Not even 62 wins, which is just horrible. I'm sorry, but the Tigers, they need a lot of help, 100%. American League West, the Oakland Athletics, 97 and 65. Houston Astros, do you guys hear that? Do you guys hear that? I hear trash can banging, bang, 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 kapooya, kapooya, kapooya. I think that the Houston Astros are going to go 91 and 71. In the win-loss column, Mariners and Angels tied, 500 win percentage, 81 wins, 81 losses apiece for both of them. And then the Rangers, I feel like the Rangers could win 74 games. The Rangers, I think the biggest thing that they could have done was getting rid of Bartolo Colon. You can't get rid of Big Sexy. You can't do that. You can't get rid of the GOAT. That right there makes you deserve to go downhill. They were already downhill when he joined the team, and now they've just been going down after he left. So he's actually still an unsigned free agent because of that. Thanks, Texas. So your American League Division winners. We have the Yankees, the Minnesota Twins, and the Oakland Athletics. Going on to the National League, starting off with the National League, the NL East. We have the New York Mets, 94-68. Now, hear me out. Hear me out. The New York Mets made a lot of moves this offseason under totally new management. That's always a huge thing, and they are under totally new management, and I love that. 100% I love that. Still going to have struggles, though. 100%. They're still going to have their own struggles, especially with no Syndergaard. How is he going to do? But you could say that with the same with New York Yankees pitcher Luis Severino. So, I mean, above 90 wins, that's reasonable. I can't see them getting really close to 100 wins, like 98 wins or anything like that. Second place, the Atlanta Braves, 93-69. Nice. And then you have the Washington Nationals, who will collapse in that 60-game season. I feel like they're going to do something. 86-76. Marlins, 82-80. Now, if I'm correct, in last year's predictions, for the 60-game season, I predicted the Marlins winning, I think, maybe 9 games. Who would know that they would make it deep into the playoffs? So, I have no idea what to expect from the Marlins this season. Yes, you can't go off of how a team did in 60 games, but wow. That team shocked the world 100%. You gotta give them hope. I mean, they're still not gonna make the playoffs by wild card or anything. But hey, an above 500 season, I think they will take that 100%. And then you have the Philadelphia Phillies, 81-81. I also predicted them to go at 500 last season for the predictions. But when they were still 162 games supposed to be last season, I did predict them to go 81-81. That was before COVID. So, National League Central. You have the St. Louis Cardinals, 95-67. The Chicago Cubs, 94-68. They just gotta get something rolling. They do good in the regular season, but they always just been blowing it in the playoffs as of late. Who knows? They may not go back to the World Series for another 100 years, or win it at least. So, definitely, though, a team to watch, because they do have a very good chance for a playoff push via wild card. You have the Cincinnati Reds, 81-81 season for them. That they're starting to be a pretty average team, coming from the bottom feeder to the averageness. The Milwaukee Brewers, 80-82. They had that one outstanding season. Everyone hyped them up, and now they're just failing everything. No expectations, really. They're just everywhere, honestly. And then, who the heck is that? The Pittsburgh Pirates? The Pirates just suck so much. No offense to them, but they just suck so much. I think people forget that they're a real MLB team. Honestly, I think people honestly forget. So 69-93 record for them. Nice. Going on to the National League West. You have the Los Angeles Dodgers winning 100 games, so 162 record. Dodgers, defending World Series champions. They want to go back-to-back. They're going to make a push. The Dodgers always been strong in the regular season, especially as of late, so I'm really not surprised there, to be honest with you. And then here's what I would never think I would be saying. The San Diego Padres, 98-64. Do you know why? That is why they spent literally their whole paycheck in this offseason signing star after MVP after star after all-star. It is unbelievable how much money they spent. Wow. And with that, they gotta be successful. They gotta be. They have everything going for them player-wise. They have no excuses this season. No excuses whatsoever. 98-64. Going on, you have the San Francisco Giants, 81-81. The Colorado Rockies, 79-83, I'm sorry. And then you have the Arizona Diamondbacks, 78-84. So, overall, Diamondbacks, just been up and down, very unstable in the regular season. Haven't really made it to the postseason in a while. So they're just trying to get pieces together. I think their goal is just to finish the season above 500. Of course, I'm not predicting them to with only 78 wins. They have 84 losses. You need at least 81 wins or more to finish at or above the 500 win percentage mark. So with that, your National League division winners are the New York Mets, the St. Louis Cardinals, and the Los Angeles Dodgers. So altogether, you have the Yankees, Twins, Athletics, Mets, Cardinals, and the Dodgers winning in their respective divisions. Now, of course, when the playoffs come, I will be doing playoff predictions. And if you are a baseball fan, I highly suggest you to subscribe, as this channel just talks so much about baseball. I mean, hell, we are the New York Sports Show. We talk about every major sport team. So, baseball, hockey, soccer, which is football when you think about it, and then actual football, and then everything else that you could think of, we cover. So comment down below who you think will win in their divisions, and let me know what you guys think of this video. I'm your host, Sam Nick. Give it the New York Sports Show. I'm signing out.